Hello from sunny Belgrade, 12th of March 2020. This is the so-called Ada Ciganlija lake, but to the locals more known as the Sea of Belgrade. It's this across the lake is the river island called Ada Ciganlija, which was some decades ago connected on both ends with the mainland. So that's how we have today this beautiful lake, artificial of course, but still very nice. If you encircle it, there is a pedestrian road also cycling road. It's exactly 7.7 kilometers around the lake. There somewhere is the end, close to the water ski facility, and the other end is a bit further down close to the pylon of the bridge that you can see over there. In summertime, sometimes it happens that around 300,000 people come to these beaches surrounding the lake. It can be very crowded indeed. As you can see, there is a small touristic train circling around, and there are cafe bars like this one all over the place. There is also a bungee jumping facility, and also, kayak, canoe, whatever, rowing you can imagine. Serbia's two best rowing teams are located here as well, which is Partizan and the Red Star, Crvena Zvezda. Over there, on the other side, there is a golf course of 9 holes, and there are all sorts of tennis courts, whatever you can imagine. There is even a skiing facility with a conveyor belt, but there are also various courts for American football, soccer, tennis, badminton, whatever you can imagine practically. Volleyball, of course, beach volley, etc, etc. So this is one of the reasons, actually the main reason for me not considering moving anywhere else, from Belgrade, because this is my place in town. Definitely my favorite place in town. Whenever I have some spare time, I come here to do either some sport or just to do walk around the lake, or rollerblading, cycling, whatever. Really you can do. In summertime I also like doing this water skiing. There is a facility over there. You cannot see it right now, but it's exactly there, close to the end, with a rope, of course, dragging you around. It's something like 100, the size of one football court, let's say. So you can really ski nicely there. So I will let you enjoy a bit more of this beauty. As you can see, the water is very clean. Of course, in summertime it gets a bit dirty, especially if there are 300,000 people around. But in general, it's quite clean. You can see sometimes some seaweed, but it doesn't really prevent you from having a nice bath. And of course, there are also fishing events here, competitions. Actually, there are all sorts of competitions connected to this lake, and it's only 2 3 to 4 kilometers from the city center, so it's practically very central. You can also come from New Belgrade by boat, but from the old side of town. I mean, there are a lot of public transportation options, but of course you can also cycle or come here with a motorbike, as I did this time. Okay, so far so good.